Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So in the today's lecture, we are going to discuss some options present in the page layout tab. In this page layout tab, we will be discussing these three options: watermark, page color and page border. With these three options, we will be looking at that how we can make our document more interactive and more elegant. Okay, so first of all, I have to prepare one document, and on that document I will be using these options, page background options like watermark, page color and page border. So firstly, I am going to prepare my document. Let's suppose I work in a school and I have to list all the students of 10th and 12th class who have got more than 90% marks. Okay, so firstly I am going to list all the students of 10th class who have got more than 90% marks. So let's do that. Firstly, I will be making for class 10th. List of students having marks more than 90%. Okay. Now give me some formatting here. Let's do some formatting of this text. Go to Home tab. Let's firstly increase the size of the text. For increasing the size of the text, we can increase the font size. Let me change font size to 12. Okay, and let's change the font of the text. I am changing the font from Calibri to Times New Roman. Okay, so let's suppose there are 3 students in 10th class who have got more than 90% marks. So to list all these 3 students, what I am going to do, I am going to make a table. So for creating the table, what I will be doing, I will be firstly go to Insert tab. Okay, in the Insert tab, I am having one option, table. Click here. There are some, we can see some rows and columns here. We can select row and column as per our requirement. If you don't want to select rows or columns from here, we can go to Insert Table option and we can decide how many columns and rows we need. So let's suppose I am using 9 columns and I am using 4 rows. Why 4 rows I am choosing? Because there are only 3 students in 10th class who have got more than 90% marks. Okay, so 3 rows will be given to those 3 students and the first row will be the header. Okay, the first row of the table is going to be the header for the table. So click on it. Okay, so if I want to increase the size of this table, for increasing the size, what can I do? Just click here, the right hand side bottom of the table, just click here and drag it down. Okay, so let's add the data of 3 students who have got more than 90% marks. Firstly, serial number, then we will be adding photo of that student here, then student name, then we will be writing all the subjects of 10th class. Let's suppose science, maths, English, Hindi, social science. Okay, these are the subjects of 10th class, and here write the total percentage. Okay, so as you can see that I am going to make this table more elegant. So let me adjust the rows and columns of this table. So this serial number we will be just writing here 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have 3 students, so 3 serial number are going to be there. Now I am decreasing the size of this column because it doesn't require more space, so I decreased its column size. If you want to shift it to the right, we can easily do that. Okay, by just clicking here, you can see this symbol in front of above of the table. You can use it and you can drag accordingly. Okay, you can drag it accordingly like this. So now let me increase the width of the table. Okay, so click here at the bottom side of the table, the right hand side bottom, and increase the width of the table. Okay, so now you can see that we have made our table. Now let's add, and let me also firstly decrease the row height of the first row. You can see that this much space is vacant here. So how I am going to reduce the size of the first row of the table? What can I do? When you are keeping your cursor on the row line, you can see that we are getting this kind of row symbol. Okay, we are getting this kind of symbol, and just click here and push it up. Okay, so we have decreased the row size. Now let me add some photos of the 3 students who have got more than 90% marks. For that, go to insert, go to picture. I don't have any picture of the students, so what I am going to do, I am going to insert this picture here. Okay, I don't have the student's picture, but I am just showing the emotions of the student here, that after getting 90% marks, how they are feeling. Okay, with this emoji, what I am trying to do, I am just trying to represent their emotions in this photo. Okay, so if I want to decrease its width and height, how can I do that? Just do right click here, go to size, and here I can decrease the width and height of the image. Let me give 3 centimeter height and 3 centimeter width. Okay, now to close. So now this picture is completely adjusted in this cell. Do the same thing for second student. Go to insert, go to picture, go to this image. Okay, and I just want to reduce the size of this image. How can I do that? Do right click here, go to size, and let me decrease its size to 3 centimeter and 3 centimeter. Okay, now if we want to add image for the third student, again go to insert, go to picture, and let's take this image. Okay, reduce its size to 3 centimeter. Change the width also to 3 centimeter and close. Okay, so these pictures I am using here to show the emotions of the student, how they are feeling after getting more than 90%. Okay, I had no images, so I just used these 3 images. Now if we want to decrease the size of the table, we can do that. If we want to decrease the height of the table, okay, because in this one page I have to adjust 2 tables. For one table I will be showing the marks of 10th class, Okay, and for the second table I will be showing the marks of 12th class. Okay, how many students have got more than 90% marks in both 10th class and 12th class. Now let's give name. Okay, let's suppose name is Reena. Next we have Sima. Next we have Jyoti. Okay, so Reena got 98 marks, 98 marks in all the subjects. Okay, and how many percentage she has got? 98%. Okay, because these marks are out of 100. Similarly, Seema, she has got 97% marks in all the subjects, and she has got overall 97% marks. Why I am keeping this same value? So that I can easily determine the average, I can easily determine the percentage. That is the only reason I am taking the same values here. Otherwise I have to use calculator to sum these 5 values and then I will be calculating the percentage. So that's why I have just used this value all same, so that I can just determine percentage directly. Let's suppose Jyoti has got 96 marks in all the subjects. Okay, so if we want to increase the size, we can easily do that. In the home tab we have a font, and here I can easily change the size. Okay, and now what I want to do, I want to change the alignment of the cells. Let me show you what I am trying to say. Firstly, select these cells and right click here, and then go to cell alignment. You can see that by default this first alignment is selected. If I want to change the alignment, the center. Now you can see that the text present in the cell has been aligned at the center. Now let me change some more alignment. If I use this alignment, you can see that my text has been aligned to the bottom. So as per your requirement, you can use the cell alignment. Just for the beautification, I am using the center alignment. Okay, so now let's do some more formatting of this table. Align these cell values at the center. Just select all these 3 values, right click and go to cell alignment and go to center. Let's increase its size. So to increase the size, I will go to the home tab. Here I have this option font. I can increase size here. Okay, let me also increase the size of the header of this table. Okay, so increase its size. So now you can see that I have listed all the 3 students of 10th class who have got more than 90% marks. Now let's make list of all the students of 12th class who have got more than 90% marks. Okay, so class 12th, list of students having marks more than 90%. Okay, so what I will be going to do, let's suppose we have 2 students in 12th class who have got more than 90% marks. So how many rows and columns we require for that? In this we had 3 students who have got more than 90% marks. So what I took 4 rows and 9 columns. Okay, but now in class 12th class How many students we have who have got more than 90% marks? Only 2 students. Okay, so how many rows I need? I need 3 rows. 1 row for this kind of header, 2 rows for 2 students who have got more than 90% marks. Okay, so let's design the table. We will be getting how many columns total? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 columns and 3 rows we need. Go to insert table, go to table. Okay, go to insert table. How many columns we need? 9. How many rows we need? 3. Now click here. Okay. Okay, so if we want to shift our table to the left, we can easily do that. So firstly we are having serial number, then photo of the student, then student name, then marks. Let's suppose students having non-medical, so these subjects are going to be there: physics, chemistry, maths, English. Let's suppose physical education. Okay, and here we will be writing the total percentage. Now we have 2 students. Let's insert the pictures of the student here. Go to insert, go to picture, click on this picture. Okay, so I have already told you that I don't have any pictures. So what I am going to do, I am just showing the emotions of the students, like how they are feeling after getting the 90%, by getting above 90% marks. So let me adjust the width and size, width and height of this picture, so that this picture can get fit easily in the cell. Okay, so right click on this picture, go to size. Let me change height and width to 3 centimeter and 3 centimeter. Now you can see that we have added the picture for the first student. Now let's add picture for the second student. Go to insert, go to picture, go to this image. Reduce the size of this image. Okay, either you can click here and go to size, and you can set value here, height and width, or what else you can do, just go to this picture, click here the right hand side bottom of the picture and drag it up this way. Okay, so let's suppose we have 2 students. Let's suppose we have Rohini and I have one student, Neha. Okay, how many marks they have got? Let's suppose 98. She has got 98 marks in all the subjects. So how many percentage she has got? 90%. Neha, she has got 97 marks in all the 5 subjects, and how many percentage she has got? 97%. Okay, so now what I am going to do, I am going to make it more elegant. So as I did in the above table, I just shifted all the cell values at the center. You can see that this 98 value is totally at the center of this cell, right? So the same kind of alignment I want to use here. Okay, so firstly I am going to select this table, going to right click on this table, go to cell alignment, and I am choosing this center alignment. Now you can see all the values has been set at the center. Without center alignment, how our data was looking? Let me press Ctrl Z for this firstly. Now you can see that these values are coming at the left hand side of the cell. Okay, at the top of the cell, the left hand side, we are getting the value. But as I am going to apply the cell alignment value. I am just changing it to center alignment. I am going to change it to the center alignment. Now you can see that my data is totally set at the center of the cell. Okay, let increase its font size. I'm going to increase its font size to 14. Okay, and let me change the size here. I am going to changing the size from 11 to 12. Okay, so we have created one page in which I have listed all the students of 10th and 12th class who have got more than 90% marks. So this page is not looking right now beautiful, right? We have set our data, we have created text in this page, we have added table, we have added images in this page, but it is not looking as elegant I want. So what can I do for that? Go to page layout. In the page background we have one option, page color. Click on it and you can get any page for your color. If you want to make it more beautiful, you can get any color for your page. Let's suppose I am using this color for my page. You can see how your page is looking right now. Now it is looking more elegant. If we want to change the page color, you can also change to some another page color. Let me use this color. Okay, if I want to make this text more bold and colored, what I am going to do, I will be going to the home tab, will be clicking on the bold, and if I want to give it any color, I can give here any color. Okay, you can see that in the behind of this box, as you are changing the color of your text is changing. So black color is looking good here, so I am using black color. Okay, if you want to give background to this text, you can go here. In the font we have option, this option, go here and you can give any color, background color to your text. Okay, this way. But right now I don't want to give any background color, so I am not using any background color. So what else we can do if we want to make our page more interactive? We can go to page layout. We have other option, page border. So go to page border. You can set border for your page. Let me show you. Let me use the border here, shadow. Okay, and let me increase the width of the border. Okay, let me increase the width of the border. Let's choose 3 point. Let's choose 3 point and click on OK. So you can see that I have applied border on my page. Okay, if you want to change the border, we can easily do that. Go to page border and go to 3D. And if I now want to decrease the width of the border, let's increase it to 1/4 point. Okay, now you can see that the width of the border has been changed. Okay, so not only this, we can also have some borders. Go to custom, or you can go to shadow border. You can choose here any border you like. Let me use this border. Okay, I have gone in this option, art option, and I selected one border, and now I am clicking OK. Now you can see that how beautiful your page is looking right now after applying this border. So this kind of border we can use if we want to make some greeting cards. Okay, so as now we have made our document a little bit professional, so we don't use such kind of borders, but if you want you can choose any border you like. This way we can add border to the page. Okay, and now if you want to increase the width of this border, again go to page border. Here we can increase the width of the border, this option width. Okay, and click on OK. So now you can see that the width of your border has been increased. Okay, now your page is looking more interactive. And one more option we have here is watermark. So go to custom watermark. Right now we don't have any watermark. If we want to add watermark, click here text watermark, and you can give any text for your watermark. So let me give some text here. Let's suppose I want to give creative computer science. Okay, click on apply. As you can see that some watermark has come in your page, but it is not looking. Why it is not appearing? Because we need to change the color here. By default the color is gray. I want to take the color black here. Now apply. Now you can see that the watermark has been added in our page. Okay, it is basically making your page more beautiful. If you are working for any organization, okay, if you are working for any organization and you are making document for the organization, you can use such kind of watermarks. Okay, and when you will be sharing this document to other person, they will get to know that okay, this document is made in this organization. Okay, not only this, if we want to add watermark horizontally, we can also do that. Right now the watermark was appearing diagonally. If we want horizontal, we can also do that. Okay, now apply. Now you can see that the watermark is appearing in the horizontal. Okay, and not only the text, if you want to add picture as a watermark, we can also do that. Go to watermark, go to custom watermark, go to picture, select some picture here. Let me select this picture, then insert. Okay, now apply. You can see that the picture has been added at the back end as a watermark in your page. Okay, so this way we can make our document more beautiful and interactive. Right now I don't want to use any watermarks, so I am removing the watermark. Okay, now let's do one more thing. Now if we change any page color, so by using the page borders, page color, we can make our text beautiful. Now let's suppose that I have to prepare one more document. Okay, so if I have to prepare another document, what are the two options for me? The one option is I can go to file and I can click on new and I can make a separate document. Okay, let's suppose I have to make annual report of my school. What can I do? Either I can go to new here, or I can create one new document, and in that document I will be preparing my annual report. And what other option I am having? I have just prepared this one document, and in the annual report document I need the same kind of page color, the same kind of border in that document. So what can I do? I can make that document below the first document, because I need the same color, I need the same border in that document. So I am going to prepare my second document in on the second page of this document. So for making the annual report, firstly let's go to home. I just want to write annual report at the center. So in the home tab, in the paragraphs, go to this option, center. Okay, I am going to write here annual report. Okay, let me do some formatting for this text. Just select the text, change the size of the text and give it some another font. Let's suppose Vardhana. Okay, now I have to add some text in this document. For creating the dummy text for this document, what I am going to do, I am going to use a random function is equal to rand. Let's suppose 3,5. Okay, I have 3 paragraphs in my annual report. Okay, this way I have prepared my annual report. So I want to make this report more elegant and more beautiful. So for that, what can I do? I can change the font of this document. For changing the font, I will be going to here, font, and I can choose the font I like. Let me choose the Times New Roman font. Okay, so I have changed the font of this annual report to Times New Roman. Now if I want to give each paragraph some color, let me give color to the paragraph. So now I am going to give color to each and every paragraph. Go here in the first paragraph and we can select any kind of color for the paragraph. Okay, so now go to the second paragraph, okay, and give color to this paragraph. Go to the third paragraph, okay, give some color to this paragraph. This way we can give color to the paragraphs and we can make our document more interactive and beautiful. Not only this, if you want to highlight some important points of this report, what we can do, we can highlight some important point of this annual report. Okay, to highlight some important points of this annual report, what we can do, just select the portion which is important. Okay, go to the home tab, go to fonts, and here we can give any color. We can give any color to the text. Okay, this way we can highlight the important points of this document. Just select the last line of this paragraph and give it some color. Okay, this way if you are going to show your annual report to your, let's suppose, supervisor, so with the help of this highlight he is able to understand this report very fastly or quickly, because he doesn't have to go through the entire annual report. If he is in a hurry and just want to go through the annual report, he can just check the main points of this annual report. Similarly, if we want to give here some highlight, what we can do, we can choose some color here like this. Okay, and just select this line and give it some color. Okay, this way we can highlight our report and it become easy for anyone to understand it. Okay, and in the last paragraph if you want to highlight any important point, just select that and you can give any color or any color for this highlighting. Okay, this way we can make our annual report more interactive. Now let's see, if I want to print these 2 pages, how they are going to come in printout. For that go to file, go to print, go to print preview. So you can see that how beautifully we have made these 2 documents. Okay, so this way we can make our document more beautiful and interactive by using the page background options. Okay, so we have applied some color on this document, but if your printer is not colored, if it is just going to give you black and white printout, so in that case this color will not be appeared. Okay, if your printer is not colored, so the color you can see either on the images or at the background, it is not going to be there. Okay, only black color is going to be there in your printout. But if you want to share this document digitally, okay, I have made this document, I have saved this document in my laptop, and I want to share this document with my friend on the laptop, or I want to share this document with my supervisor. Okay, so how can I do that? I can save this document in my laptop and I can give this copy of the document digitally to my supervisor through either through Gmail or either through WhatsApp. So if your printer is not colored, you will be getting the black white printout. But if you want to share this file digitally to another person, in that case your document is going to be like this way. Okay, it is going to be shared with all the colors you have applied on this document. Okay, so let's suppose if your teacher is preparing notes for you and your teacher has made colored note like this. She has given more colors to the document, so it will look more interactive. Okay, it will create your interest in studying the notes. Okay, because it is filled with colors, it is filled with images. Even if you study in books, you just don't have any interactive data, in the books. You just have written equations and formulas and text, and you study that. But if you want to make your study more interesting, it will help you learn more. Okay, you will like studying from such kind of content in which the data is not just only the text but having lots of pictures and other things. Okay, so I hope that this video is clear to you. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching my video.